From Studio 3 at Buzz TV, it's The Horse's Mouth with Tom McManus.
All right, it's time once again for The Horse's Mouth here at Tommy Mac's, of course, at my bar, where everyone has a seat and gets a chance to tell their story. Brought to you by our good friends at Heritage Capital Group and Client Focus Media. It's Campo's Corner once again. We're going to talk some coaching, some executive coaching, some crime scene cleanup, I think, and a little music as well. So let's welcome in the panel. Coach Campo is back. Hey, Coach.
Hi.
How are you, my friend?
I'm doing great.
Good to see you.
Yeah.
You love CSI, don't you? That's one of your favorite
Absolutely.
TV
We
shows.
watch that forever.
Cleaning up crimes and
Yeah,
stuff.
no question.
If you weren't a football coach, what would you have done in your career, do you think, if you weren't a coach?
I'll be honest with you, I think I would have been in the military
Okay.
because it's very similar and
Yeah.
the discipline part of it, everything is very similar to the football
I thought
business.
you were going to say folk music.
Well, I was in that
Coach.
too.
You
I
were doing that.
did some music now.
I know you did.
We sang at the World's Fair and a number of different. Back in the day.
That's
Chincia, back in the day.
Man of many
a long
talents.
time back in the day.
Man of many, many talents. Great to have you, Coach.
to
As
be
always, Sarah Phillips is here from Jack's Decon. How are you, Sarah?
I'm
You
wonderful.
guys are cleaning up crime scenes? What is going on?
Yes, we are.
Okay.
We are your licensed, insured, and certified local crime scene cleanup
Okay.
biohazard company. And not only are we trained, we're also trained in compassion. And there was
Nice.
a big need for it in Jacksonville. There's only a handful of companies, and we are not a franchise, so we are locally owned and
Okay.
operated. And we're both prior military, so it's just a
Thank you
passion
for
of
your
ours.
service.
Yes, absolutely.
Is this a new company? A newer company?
It is a new company.
It
We
is?
just opened our doors. We were established last year, and we opened up our doors this year in January.
So how do you get business? How do you find business?
Well, I'm here. I do stuff like
Right,
this,
yeah.
and I've also joined a couple of business networking groups, and
Okay.
then we do marketing and advertising, and it's a lot of groundwork and on the foot. But we do have business. We've gotten business, and it's been a great experience thus far.
So crime scene cleanup, what excites you the most about that?
Probably one of our most exciting ones that we've had so far was a stolen vehicle, and there was fentanyl in it and fentanyl cleanup, and the technicians would not touch it at the body shop. So we completely detailed it from inside and out,
Okay.
and found Mexican money and all sorts of
Wow.
stuff in there.
Wow.
Yeah, it was pretty wild.
So it's a dangerous job at the same
Yes,
time,
yes.
but a much needed one.
Yes, we wear
Wow.
biohazard suits, and safety is our number one priority.
All right. Well, great to have you. Thanks for
Thank you so
being here.
much.
All right, Chincia Kenneth here from Intelligent Diva Music and Publishing.
Yes.
That's your side gig, though,
That's
right?
my side
That's your
gig.
side gig. You've been with Florida Blue for a long time. Is that
26
correct?
years.
Congratulations. That's awesome. Tell us about Intelligent Diva and what you're doing.
Okay, well, Intelligent Diva Music is an independent record label.
Okay.
What we like to do is bridge the gap between the starving artists. We want to teach them about the music business
Okay.
and different ways of entrepreneurship so that they can grow their own brand and establish their own businesses.
Okay.
So we encompass books. We also do documentaries, film. We do multi-genre music, so we're not just stuck to just one.
Okay, cool.
And we have a couple of projects coming up. In fact, we've got a few nominations. I'm an artist under the label.
All right.
Also, and I do
Okay.
have another artist. His name is Paul Askew.
Okay.
He's a Billboard Grammy nominated artist.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
What's your favorite kind of music to perform?
Oh my gosh.
What do you like singing?
Rock.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't think I would say that.
I love it. Rock's great. It's a great
Rock is
answer.
great. So
yeah.
I'm actually doing something different. I do have a song that's coming up called Do-Si Do. It's country.
Okay.
Yes, because I
like
do
that.
love country. So
Okay.
I'm a fan of all music. So
So how do you balance what you do with Florida Blue and what you're doing with Intelligent Diva? How do you
they asked
how
the
do you
same
manage
question. Well, actually, during the day, I dedicate that totally to Florida Blue.
Yep.
In the technology field. So then I do get some time on the weekends after work as well.
Yep.
Because I do work with a lot of remote people. They're out of the country. So when you guys are sleeping, I'm up.
All right. Yeah, well, I go to bed early, so that's probably for sure. Great to have you
Thank
on
you.
the show. Mindy McManus is here. And we're not related, but
No.
spelling it the same way.
Yeah.
Mindy's executive coaching. This is a new venture for you.
It is.
Tell us about it.
Yeah, I've been a coach for about 17 years.
Okay.
I was with Mayo Clinic, and I recently left a 17-year career with them
All right.
to continue my executive coaching business. It's leadership development, and it's about helping leaders continue to grow and become better. And what a lot of people don't recognize is that there's this fine line in leadership that nobody tells you about. Like, everything that you did to get you to that director level is not going to help you to be successful at the executive level. And nobody tells you about it. And so what I do is help people go from director to executive.
Okay.
Or once they're in that executive role and they're flailing, they're like, what did I get myself into?
Yep.
I can come in and help with that. But a recent partnership that I'm super excited about is with C-Suite for Christ,
Okay.
which is over the United States, and they're growing. They have several chapters. So my dream of being able to do Christ-like leadership and
Oh, that's
keynotes
fantastic.
and coaching around that is coming true, and I'm
Yeah.
just super excited about it.
So
That's right.
going from director to executive, what's one of the foundations you gotta have, like, in order to make that transition or that jump?
You've got to have your executive presence.
Okay.
You need to be able to read the room. You need to be able to see what's going on and then adjust your way of communicating based off of how the room is reacting towards you. And that's one of the biggest mistakes that I find is people not being able to read that room and adjust their communication style.
Yeah.
I wish I'd have known Mindy
right.
back a few years back. I probably would have had a better head coaching experience, to be honest with you.
You go from directing the defense to being the
Absolutely.
executive for the entire team.
Exactly,
That's a
and
big
she
jump.
hit it right on the head. The
Yeah.
first thing you do when you go to be a head coach is to find the people in the locker room that have the people's ears.
Yep.
And then what my mentor in a lot of ways was Jimmy Johnson,
Yeah.
who ended up
Yeah.
with the Cowboys initially. And the one thing I can say about him, he wasn't the greatest X's and O football man,
Right.
but he knew every single player and
How to
what
motivate.
buttons to push, and that was the strength that he had.
How do you keep your artists
Excuse me.
level-headed?
Well,
You know what I mean? When they start getting success, it's
Right.
you got to do it with athletes too. But how do you do it with artists?
it's interesting because we actually give them life coaches
Oh,
to help
okay.
them actually be able to balance the success of the industry, because entertainment is so different from your everyday life, and
Yeah, no
social
doubt.
media can
Yeah.
drain you
Yep.
based on what you go through. So we allow them to actually speak to, have that self-care,
Yep.
take that time out, take that mental break, so that they'll be able to balance both worlds.
Yeah. How
That's
do
so
you-
funny. I was going to
Okay.
say the same thing. You hire me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How do you find balance as we wrap up? You go from a crime scene that could be really serious stuff to
Right.
keeping that out of at home, I guess.
Yes, I believe in a really healthy lifestyle, so I exercise on a regular basis,
Yep.
and meditation always helps, and yoga, and
Yep.
that really does keep me grounded.
Cool.
And it's always a juggling act, but I'm a good juggler.
Yeah, staying grounded is key, no doubt about it. Thanks, ladies, for being here.
Thank
Coach, thank you so much, my man.
Yep.
Make sure you check out all their great profiles at the dailynewsnetwork.com website. You'll see this conversation. You'll see hundreds and hundreds of others. Everybody, and I mean everybody, is welcome to have a seat at my bar to tell their stories. So until next time, y'all stay safe out there and be cool. We'll see you right here on The Horse's Mouth. Cheers.
The team at Heritage Capital Group is special because it's a collection of people across the spectrum.
We have people who have been in the shoes of owners that are looking to buy and sell, and professionals that have executed transactions helping buy and sell companies for decades.
I think when you talk to us, see what our experience is, see what our skills are, see the reach that we have, you'll be very happy with the recommendation.